Morning class, this is Will Kemp from Will Kemp Art School. I just want to show you a quick technique that I use when I'm blending with acrylics just to help you out, especially on skies or an area where you're trying to get a softer blend. This isn't fully blended, this is just halfway through the painting, but I'll just show you how I've got to some of these parts, especially with the blues. The technique I use is what's called a colour string. This is where you pick an area of your painting, like a dark area, say this dark area of the mountain here, or the dark area of the top, like the darkest part of that kind of colour range. So for example, if you've got this dark blue here, or this dark area here with the greens, you can start to notice, especially in landscapes, how you get areas of colour that are slightly lighter in tone all throughout the entire painting. So to make it quicker on yourself when you're mixing it, and especially with acrylics so you keep them wet and you can get that nice smooth blend, if you just pre-mix a colour string it can really help you. It's very simple. So to start with you need your base tone. So this as it is, which is the ultramarine blue and the phthalo blue green, if we have a look at here, that's still a bit, it's a bit too dark. So if we add a bit of white to it, so that can still go lighter than that. Okay, tonally that's not too bad. For this area here in the mountain, that's definitely got yellow in it, it's definitely a lot greener than this. But when we start to look at parts of the sky, and this area here, I think it's a useful colour and could be a good start of the string. Maybe not for this area, but definitely for this sky area and all these parts of the mountain down here and into the water. So then all you do is you kind of keep that as a base. So that's just with the white added. See how that practically blends into that there. And here, yep, well that's not going to do it, it still needs to be lighter, so you'll keep the first tone we've mixed, then this one, keep another part of that. So you can see how on this one it starts to be closer to these lighter areas here, and I might do one more. Okay, which would match the watercolour pretty closely. I know it's got a bit of purpley here, but this is just a base tone to get you started. And with these tones you could create probably about 50% of this painting really, from working this sky through to the lighter areas, through to the far mountains in the distance, and also the sea in the foreground. Okay, this is just a very simple introduction to colour strings. What I'll do next is start to show you how to construct the sky using these colour strings very simply with acrylic paints. This is Will Kemp from Will Kemp Art School.